ribbon is wrapping the gift of your future this holiday season. If your life as a whole were to be viewed as a present, then there are a few loose threads which need to be carefully considered before you decide how you want to package your life in 2024. There's an element of unfinished business that needs to be rectified or course corrected if you intend to finish the year with a bow on top. Elements of this thread that might need to be undone because it's strangling your future plans might include a self-limiting story that you've been telling yourself for about 6 months, even the possibility of someone who is outright manipulating or deceiving you to prevent your progress, and also the possibility of power struggles around money in relationships, whether that's business or personal. In the process, you need to right a few wrongs of toes that have been stepped upon, whether those are yours or someone else's. Otherwise, that subtle negative energy will continue to stand as a blockade to your future plans. December 2023 provides the opportunity to tie up loose ends so that you can have a wonderful start to the 2024 new year. There's an impending possibility of a relocation or travel or relationships and business in a faraway place. In fact, that idea has been brewing in you since this fall, but it will require a few hang-ups from the summer to be reconciled before it can fully manifest next year. Also in December, you're feeling drawn towards taboo bedroom liaisons as something is stirring around sex and secrets. You'll be pushing the limits on sexuality and social propriety as you dabble in some of your darker desires, possibly sleeping with someone you ought not to, but want to, exploring power dynamics in the bedroom through things like BDSM, possibly even attending some adult lifestyle parties, or maybe even creating some adult content of your own. All is well as you explore what is normally off limits, as long as everyone involved knows the rules. Otherwise, you'll run into trouble if you begin playing with people's feelings or playing with the wrong person. Be especially careful during the Mercury Retrograde this month, as you're more likely to get caught with your pants down. Christmas week is the most explosive week of the month, where whatever you think is going to happen, something else is probably going to occur entirely. So stay on your toes for potential landmines as well as unexpected opportunities. If anything wild were to happen, it's probably going to happen during Christmas week. Christmas week also carries the annual Winter Solstice, or darkest night of the year, and it creates an intense death and rebirth cycle in our planetary ecology as well as in our own lives. December 25th is known as the birthday of the gods because it is historically the most popular birthday for many godlike savior figures throughout numerous world religions, including being the birthday for Osiris in the Egyptian tradition, Dionysus in the Greek tradition, Krishna in the Hindu tradition, and of course Jesus in the Christian tradition. Perhaps the December 25th birthday of the gods will bring out the god or goddess within you. Hi friends, and welcome to December 2023. This is the Futurecast, and I'm your host and cosmic coach, Maurielle Laurenne. Big news! Holiday horoscopes are here, which means you can officially book your 2024 energy readings now. Learn how to predict your future and plan your life. You'll be able to direct your calendar, cash, and attention towards the right things at the right time with an annual plan that's designed uniquely for the energy pattern described by your birthday. Let me ask you, how would your life be different if you knew the answers to your biggest questions ahead of time? Because here's the truth. You're going to spend time, effort, and money in life no matter what. But the real question is, are you spending time, money, and effort on the right things? I'm willing to bet you're not always accurate. However, with the guidance of cosmic cycles, you'll be able to be on target with the right relationships, opportunities at the right time. So invest in the accuracy of an intentional life and book your 2024 energy reading now, so that way you can always know exactly what to expect in 2024. All right, friends, let's dive into the geocosmic patterns for the month ahead. December begins with the need to tie up loose ends by finishing what's on your plate first before moving forward, as Mercury shifts into Capricorn from December 1st to February 5th. So strategic business and financial planning for 2024 is key this month, especially if it involves a prospective relocation or business or relationships in a faraway place. Pay careful attention to any people or possibilities that came onto your radar around Thanksgiving. Those might be the very people and possibilities that you're hoping will manifest soon next year. But you're going to discover the roadblock or snafu that needs to be rectified before those dreams can fully manifest when Mercury goes retrograde from December 12th to January 1st. Sex, money, and secrets are also brewing in December as value-driven Venus slinks into the stealthy constellation of Scorpio from December 4th through 29th. There might be some power struggles around money in relationships. So, make sure, are you getting your fair share? Is everybody holding up their end of the deal? Who owes whom? And are all financial expectations clear? Make sure that everyone is putting their money where their mouth is, including you. Also, there's something sexy but secretive that you're up to this month as romance takes a walk on the unconventional dark side as you explore things like taboo sexual relations with someone you ought not to be sleeping with, but want to, BDSM in the bedroom, adult lifestyle parties, or even sex magic rituals. While it can feel fun and expansive to shed light on the desires that you normally tamp down, just make sure you're playing safe and that everyone involved knows what the play is. Otherwise, playing with people's feelings is playing a dangerous game. In fact, for some of you, the December theme of sex, money, and secrets will combine in the form of hidden money sources, such as an angel investor, a sugar daddy or sugar mama, cash that you've stashed away for a rainy day, or the creation of your own risque content online that gets monetized or attracts admirers and investors to your work. December 6th invites you to detox from deception by asking the question, what else could be true? Confusion around something that intuitively hasn't felt right, or resistance around something that should have been moving forward yet isn't, will get clarified in December. Whatever has been hidden or psychically blocked for the past 6 months now gets revealed as Neptune, the magician planet, moves forward in the sky. The veil now gets lifted on illusions that have been in your life since July. It could be something as simple as a self-limiting story you've been telling yourself, but now have a better and broader perspective on. Or it could be a person in your life who's been spinning stories in your head that at first you believed, but you now recognize to be a manipulation. Detox from deception by observing a situation as an outsider and ask simply, what else could be true? What if the story you're telling yourself isn't the complete truth or the only way to see things? What if the story this other person is telling you isn't the full picture or only the parts that benefit them? What if the thing you feel is blocked in your life just simply isn't the right time yet? Or what if the thing you thought wasn't working out is actually a protection against unforeseen consequences of someone or something you were pursuing? Self-limiting stories, deception from other people, or just a general feeling of stuckness alleviate this month as you now start to see things from a broader perspective. This loosens up incredible momentum for progress in the new year. Pay special attention to any people or situations that popped up around July. They may have run their course, and it's time for you to either move forward or move on. Next up this month, Mercury Retrograde makes Santa's naughty list from December 12th to January 1st. So who or what was popping up around Thanksgiving? There's something from Thanksgiving that you're hoping will have further manifestation in the new year. but there's unfinished business standing in your way that must get resolved first, especially if it's related to a prospective relocation or love or business in a faraway place. Don't worry, it's nothing insurmountable, but it simply must be dealt with. And this builds upon an ongoing theme that's been bubbling up for you since September and October, linked to building your confidence around healthy conflict resolution. So, it may be time to bite the bullet around something or someone that came into your purview around Thanksgiving. Next up this month, Mercury Retrograde makes Santa's naughty list from December 12th to January 1st. So, who or what was popping up for you around Thanksgiving? You must resolve some unfinished business in order for something around Thanksgiving to manifest more successfully in the new year. Otherwise, it won't have a smooth start. This is especially true if it involves a prospective relocation or love or business in a faraway place. Don't worry, it's nothing insurmountable. It simply must be addressed, though. And this actually builds upon an ongoing theme, getting you more confident in healthy conflict resolution that's been popping up for you since around September and October. So this snafu that must be addressed could come to a crescendo around Christmas week. All right, the verdict is in on whether you've been naughty or nice this year from December 20th through 23rd. Christmas week is the wildest week of the month, and whatever you think is going to happen, something totally different might occur. So expect the unexpected as the Mercury retrograde reaches a midpoint alongside the annual winter solstice, topped off when love bomb Venus meets up with truth bomb Uranus. So you might have some prizes in relationships or finances that drop underneath your Christmas tree. This is especially true if love and money are combining for you in a joint venture. You might have a synchronistic run-in with someone during your holiday travels or while at a holiday party. You could experience an unexpected financial gain or loss that appears out of the blue. Or you could get a surprising message that changes the course of everything you thought you were going to do in 2024. So, will Santa be putting sweets or coal in your stocking this year? Christmas week also heralds the annual Winter Solstice, or longest night of the year, that culminates an annual cycle and prepares for the next year ahead. It's a sense of both death and rebirth, which is why holiday season can be filled with mixed feelings of both endings and beginnings. It's not surprising to have conflicted emotions during the holidays, things like happiness and sadness, regret and anticipation, excitement and exhaustion. So, what is it that you're closing out, and what is it that you're inviting in? Ancient spiritual traditions recognized the annual winter solstice as a time to go in the cave, metaphorically speaking, a period of retreat or reflection, examination, rest, honoring silence and stillness, a sense of releasing as well as quietly preparing. It was a period of in-between spaces of both death and rebirth. It's kind of ironic that our modern reorganization of Christmas has us full of hustle and bustle and holiday parties and lots of last-minute corporate deadlines and rushing about doing shopping and keeping us as busy as we can possibly be during what is intended to be the quietest part of the year. The Winter Solstice week got renamed as Christmas in modern times in honor of the popular Christian figure Jesus Christ, but historically has been celebrated as the birthday of many gods throughout history. Other gods to famously claim the December 25th birthday include Osiris and Horus from Egypt, Dionysus from Greece, Krishna in India, Zoroaster, Mithras in the Persian tradition, and the most popular figure to claim the December 25th birthday is, of course, the Christian figure Jesus Christ. The 48 hours after Christmas heralds either your holiday wish list or your holiday hit list. So, is there someone you've got beef with? Hurt feelings may finally get their chance on the microphone, and be careful, because there's a lot to say. Christmas week continues to pop off as a Cancer full moon coincides with a sharp Mercury-Mars conjunction alongside the asteroid Chiron, the god of wounds and healing, moving forward in the sky. It is time for wrongs to be righted before the new year. Whether you're on the serving end or the receiving end, someone is definitely getting the dish. Post-Christmas energy is spicy, sassy, quick, and action-oriented. You might be running your mouth or running a packed schedule. Either way, post-Christmas is action-packed, and if you have been waiting for a definitive time to say something, do something, cut something, or someone, then Christmas week might be the time to do it. For some people, this situation might stretch back as far as July. Thankfully, the year ends on a high note as Venus transitions into Sagittarius starting on December 29th. This builds upon an ongoing theme about love or business in a faraway place that first started emerging for you around October, and it continues blossoming as a possibility into January. So who is this person or project that has you expanding outside of your zip code, whether that means virtually online or literally geographically? Where are you going? Plus, Jupiter, the lucky planet, forges ahead in the sky, meaning that good things are on their way in 2024, and everything gets off to the right start on January 1st when Mercury Retrograde finally ends. All right, friends, now that you know the geocosmic energy patterns for the month ahead, it's time for you to determine your destiny. I'd love to see you in my office for an individual consultation so you can see how these planetary alignments affect you individually. It's time to book your 2024 energy reading so that I can predict your future and you can plan your life. We'll get the answers to your biggest questions ahead of time, so you'll always be on target with the right relationships and right opportunities at the right time. See what's coming for you in 2024 so you can be spot on with how you spend your time, energy, and money. If this video was helpful, click the like button and subscribe to the channel or the newsletter at livesymbolik.com. Until next time, friends, when our stars align.